mobs, there are like a lot of them have like really stupid attack patterns, and and a lot of their skills instant kill on. Yeah, so from like 10 to 30, the hardest is still the first 10 boss.
What did you solo as?
Machinist. I tried to go as warrior, but then like
It's slow.
it's damn slow. It's so slow. Oh my god.
It's so thick.
Yeah, and plus at level at the 20th floor. The 20th floor, the boss, right? Every time, cause it's like a lot of corner attacks, right? It's half of it is downtime. So yeah, I can't be bothered. I just play a machinist.
I thought you guys gotta be longer in Omega.
I think that was the plan also. Like I think we're going to stay in Omega until Lotion came online. But cause we were playing with like we were just subbing for a static. Just happened to hit D3 and FT.
Oh.
Then I think their D3 came online, so they called it up.
I see.
Yeah.
Open it.
Oh yeah.
Thanks.
Nice. The party was nice though, got a lot of heaven Alpha Legend.
Oh my god.
It's at the okay, so these are the floors where the silver chests become annoying as lyrics. Okay, good to know. Oh, run away.
Whoa. Okay. Oh yeah, so Nixie said this Onion Knight is the most OP of the Demi-Clone. He heals and deals big damage.
So save it for the final one.
Oh, is that a kill? Oh!
Yeah.
No, that's a... What's this?
Oh no, your Lala fell now. Oh, what the fuck?
Okay. That did 100k damage to me.
Oh.
I think, yeah, so don't get hit by that one.
Then your Lala fell.
Was that the Buster or something?
No, that was just a normal attack, I think. Cause the first attack made me mini, then I had like... yeah. It was a 1-up, effectively. Yeah, this one's the one that makes you mini. So just to get hit by this one. Okay.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, stay away from that one. Did someone get mini?
Nope.
Oh, I heard the sound. Okay, so this one's the one you have to turn around.
Untuk kayo.
The animation is so cool. Mimic, mimic.
Oh, this is annoying.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you see the health when Bahamut came out? The health just dropped by 20%. That was insane.
Yeah, I just emptied
Don't-
off the
oh,
OG
okay.
scene.
I was saying don't open it yet, it might be mimic.
Nah, it was a gold chest. Only silver chest is only at this level, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. It should be the same as the Heaven on High. 1 to 30 is the bronze chest, 31 to 70 is the silver chest.
What?
71
I didn't
onwards is
know
gold
that.
chest. Yeah. That's why you try not to open gold chests in the later levels. Because the later levels are the ones that kill you. Mimics.
I thought it's totally random.
No, no, no.
Oh. Okay.
Just so happens since we are at the stage where we are building Ether Pool, we want to open all of
Yeah,
the silver
man.
chests.
I want the silver chest. Doga Demikon. Wait, Doga is the healer or the black mage?
Black Mage, I think.
Kayo.
Yeah.
Yummy. My bad.
Oh.
Thank you. Chariot.
Seriously?
That's all. Oh, never mind. Going that way.
Ah, okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Oh no, it's just a corner in front of it. Okay.
Oh, okay. You see. Is that silver? That is a silver. Can we get that? Nice.
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 Oh, Minotaurs.
Wow. There's so many.
Treasure room.
Maybe.
Yeah, Minotaurs usually means half rooms, huh? Ah, but I see this room got a lot of things.
You want to witching?
Yeah, sure. I'll win zone first, go in the middle. Oh, just nice god.
Yeah.
maybe don't need witching. Okay, better not, just witching. Yeah. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, my inbound ran out. Right, there's a naga behind you guys.
It's a naga. How did you die?
My inbound ran out right as I took the AoE, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like I saw it count down 3, 2, 1. Then yep, I died.
Serenity.
I cannot Asuna that Kyle. Rip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, anyone wants to strain?
Kill, I guess.
Try it.
Still, yeah, that's me.
Nice.
You know what? I want to see how to fight one of those. I guess it needs
Wing.
yeah, it's
Oh,
around it.
okay.
Okay, that should be super easy as a machine.
Oh, I see the key actually. It's in that room.
I can see where you're pointing. Totally.
Here.
Ah, okay. What the fuck? They just say? What? Storms.
From.
Use it.
Yeah, use it, get close and then use it. Oh, swipe is the cone. Okay.
No, I think it's just 2 digit, 3 digit. So 3 digit is one big AoE around it. 2 digit is in front of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's always like 111 or just 11.
Oh.
Oh, that's annoying. Can I survive this? Answer is yes.
Eh?
What? What
That's
did you do?
bullshit.
How? You are so far away. What the fuck?
What did I do?
No,
Motion.
Lotion died. He was so far away. Why you didn't open it? What?
No, I tried to open it, but it's yeah, there's no
Okay,
point
okay.
for us to use it now. We're already at the end of the level. Anyway, we don't need another white mage. Oh, yeah. They have Onion Knight, Toga, Toga. Dread Beast stops this floor.
Gloom, of course.
On the
Serenity.
Gloom floor.
The Serenity. If we're going.
Nah, I'm just gonna storm it. Kill it
Yeah, that's
instantly.
true.
Oh yeah, true.
That's what I did on my solo run. That was the best experience.
What?
Oh shit!
What?
I see this thing
Oh
before.
my god.
Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. Oh my god, that was damn stupid. I see that before. Yeah. Oh my god.
I was scared because that's a long cast. I don't know what will happen.
Okay, let's try again.
Wait,
We have to
I'm
restart.
gonna. Yeah, we need to
Yeah. Reset progress.
reset the. Yeah.
I saw it on someone's stream. The thing has 4 arming. So that means wherever it faces, right, everything in front is dead.
Oh my
I was-
god.
I look at it, I saw it's a long cast. I went super.
Super far
Range.
away, yeah.
Wait, it's so far away too, Ri.
Yeah.
And it's not
was
the
it
case
at?
after all.
Everyone needs to reset the file.
Yeah.
That was my bad.
There was a solo Orthos guide. Wait, let me see.
Meiji put out a guide for groups, not yet solo. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a
Um,
yeah. Lah. I think
Wait.
They have
I think
enemy
worldwide
list.
got like less than like
Oh,
20
guide.
people who have done solo. I know the world first solo was a warrior, surprisingly.
Oh, they have a mob guide. This is nice.
Okay, let's go. Nice. Okay, let's not do that again. That was my bad.
Yeah, it's okay. We can just open guides now.
We were so close to. I think we were like level what?
37.
37, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And we had Onion Knight.
Ah, yeah.
I don't know how rare that is though.
Probably as rare as Odin.
Nah, I've seen it a few times already, so it can't be that rare.
Oh, okay. It's not that rare then.
Yeah.
Eh. Okay.
Yeah, that's the mob that will explode.
Submit on it, yeah.
I'm going to look for silver chest. Nah.
Oops, sorry.
Okay.
Mm.
Nice.
What? Okay.
How many you? Shit.
Out.
Thank you. What was that mob that killed us?
I forgot what's it called, but it's the one with 4 arms.
Oh.
Tasty. Nice.
Don't turn around. Nice. Oh,
Oh,
nice one.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Okay.
face away this one.
Behind.
Away. Oh, nice. Oh, okay,
Oh.
here also.
Oh, that thing comes from
chest
silver chest.
and floors.
I thought it comes from bronze. Like, oh shit.
No.
Wasn't there a bronze chest?
No, it was silver.
Oh,
Wait, what?
I thought it was
Yeah,
a
it
bronze
was
chest.
silver.
Looks like a bronze chest.
I thought it was gonna be like the
Steel.
But
Ah, sorry.
Last one.
oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Fuck away.
Get away from what?
I saw my friend.
Just stand here.
Ah,
You.
kind privilege. It doesn't even hurt at all for.
I mean, I still use my HOC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. No. Yeah. Oh, nice. Good. We got slumps.
I want to get that.
Yeah. Okay. Don't worry, I got you. What's kill fighting?
Nothing.
It doesn't hurt me.
Is he stuck there?
I think we are too. We can't get in. Yeah, see? Oh, storm, yes. Yeah, get away from that. Seriously?
That's
Anyone wants to?
May base.
Oh, sorry. I agree. Lizard.
Uh,
Decrease damage achieved by 40%.
Nah.
The lizard is looking, yeah. Dread beast.
good, just nice we got a storm. Okay, so this is the
Oh, it's the annoying bird.
I'm gonna storm.
What this?
Oh, Very close.
Why is there one stupid idiot standing guard there? Regen HP over time. Okay.
Yes. Very nice. We have 3 Doga.
So many Dogas.
Maybe we should use one later on, boss.
Why?
3 is too many, my dude.
I mean, just keep it.
Oh, just nice to make up for the storm that we just used. I got no... Yeah, my interject is off. Oh, God. Wait, you wanna go now? You still got power now, huh?
Oh,
That's our countdown. Let's go.
I have no burst.
Nah, that's cool. Easy boss anyway.
It's annoying. This thing. It might be easier if you solo, yeah, because all the dragons are chasing you, right?
Yeah.
Out.
Uh,
Oh, playing melee here is so cursed.
on you, on you.
Everyone get lost, get lost, get lost!
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Wing in. Wing in. Again. Okay.
Okay.
Goodbye, yo. Goodbye, yo. Why you drink coffee at like 10:30?
Yeah, I know, right?
They're gonna turn on my aircon to super hot now.
Oh. Okay. Any of you want this?
What the fuck? It dropped that?
Yeah. I also got a minion that drops from the what is it called? Matoya, the beacon.
Oh.
Woo! Budding of Divine Light.
Want?
Wait, do I have? Not really. I don't have it, but yeah, I don't really want it. Kind of does not look nice.
Okay.
I got the diamond weapon one. Looks nice. Where's face?
Oh.
Oh,
Eh? Oh, lotion gone.
oh, this is the Tsukyu. Okay, this time I'll play safe. No fuck ups. Let's go.
Oh. Fitting.
Sorry, what?
Fitting. The song. The song is
Oh.
fitting.
Okay. What does this do?
This thing buff other mobs with 2 times damage buff. So don't multi-pull.
Just a cone here, I think. No, it's not a cone, it's a line. Lines are easy. What's there?
Nice.
Oh.
Nice. Go to other room. Then
I think you can use it now.
I use it. Who's using it?
Fine.
Sorry, I was a bit busy dodging AoEs to use it. I was hoping someone else will use it.
Sorry.
Oh wait, there's a golden chest.
Get it.
Steal me!
Deal. Nice.
Good start.
Where's lotion?
At the
This lotion. So fast.
Kaki pendek ah.
lol.
Okay. Oh.
Oh?
If you see something called orthogram, don't pull it.
Oh.
Yeah. It does ram voice and dragon voice, but you cannot interrupt it. It's stupid.
Ah.
Uninterruptible, it says.
I remember like there's one of the floor bosses, level 60 or 70. It's also like that. Or is it 50? It's damn annoying one. Are we going for that?
We put it? Never mind. Sorry. Shit.
Bye Garuda.
When does the a curse horde chase again? When is the far?
I think
Now?
the gold one is 70. I think we can get silver already. I mean not silver, the what's above the second tier one. Yeah. I think we can get
Yes,
the second tier
yeah.
one. There's a knight behind us. There's a gaze boss.
Okay. I'll use one. Why is he not attacking?
You need to attack.
Oh!
You need to attack the enemy.
He's a summon. He's
Oh.
your summon. Yeah, he's your pet. Don't turn, don't turn, don't turn. Thank you. Spider. Which one is the one that you don't pull?
No, this is okay. Oh, spider is kinda.
Easy.
Spider is the one that makes you mini.
Oh yeah, okay.
Kyle be like, I'm gonna pull that.
Yeah, KO cannot get smaller, that's a problem.
Ah.
Doesn't work on LFLs. so they,
Like
so many
a seal.
spills.
Ah,
Notion, take a steal. You're the one who's most likely to die.
Lol.
I think it's cause of server lag, is it? Is it very bad in your area?
no,
Then why you get hit by all
It is
the
me.
I don't know.
You greedy a cast, is it?
No. I think they just don't like follow. Oh.
Oh, and I can stun it. Nice.
Stop.
Oh, that's annoying.
Don't use strong on yourself.
Please.
I'm gonna use it.
Okay. Nice. Lotion, are you okay?
Yes.
Did he get hit by another AoE?
No, no, no. This is hitting mobs. Why?
I don't know, you asked if he was okay. Fortune. Oh, I can make it.
That is big. Ah,
I'm still.
What the fuck? Ooh.
I'm dead.
Oh, it auto targets anyone who's.
Oh, it's a proximity, okay.
It's sound. This spider is sound.
Sound. Okay, good to know.
Can RP walk?
Easy.
Okay.
Nice.
nice.
Wow. Bronze. So many.
Yeah. So what, you RP walk through this room?
Okay.
So it's really sound now. Huh.
And then someone
No, it's...
No, you touch it.
don't
Oh.
touch it.
I can't
Yeah.
touch it. But that's my dream, to touch a spider.
Ew!
Crunchy. Wait, yeah, wait, we already have the open. Why,
Yeah.
why am I exploring? Okay, let's go.
Sorry.
I pulled.
Oh.
Oh, wait, there's something in the back.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that bronze chest? Okay.
This one room has.
Forgot to go. Why is the sage in a bikini?
Since yesterday.
Hmm. I just noticed that the sage is in a bikini.
What? Okay.
I mean, mostly it's side,
Don't
right?
turn around.
So,
Don't turn around. Yeah, yeah.
okay.
This is the
Also
swing
has
and swipe.
Long.
Bang bang. Oh my god. Fucking spider. Get
Oh,
away.
from
Get
the
away.
spider.
Nice.
You guys wanna like spread out? Go
Yeah,
aggro
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna use it.
No, wait.
Nice.
Kill! Get!
Huh? You guys okay?
Yeah, me and Tail gambled.
Roshan's not dead, so it's good. Hey. Nice.
Oh no.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I
Someone
see
aggro
someone
something.
aggro something, right?
Yeah. Chariot. Do you also avoid that beast on your solo runs?
Unless I have a storm and like I have a lot of storm, yeah, then I'll avoid it.
Mhm.
It's the worst. The worst thing is like when you are like there's a dread beast in your exit room, and like you don't have anything to deal with it. Yeah, that kind of sucks. So you just have to wait there, sit there and wait until it turns around. But yeah, usually, yeah, I won't engage.
Eh? Naga for me.
Naga should be easy. Okay,
Just
so in front is the
Cornell gaze, yeah.
one in front is the one that killed us just now. So that one everyone needs to stick to the boss.
Eh?
The four arms guy.
Yeah, it was the form arm. Oh,
I got hit.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Phantom Orthos.
What's it called again?
He's
Phantom
coming.
Orthos.
Right. Are you guys hearing that?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. We have investigated the situation.
Wait, no, hey, come here.
There's been a false alarm. We apologize for any
Oh,
Okay, I wanna
inconvenience
take this
caused.
on.
Thank you.
Someone pull a fire
Ladies
alarm.
and gentlemen,
Yeah, someone put
your
a fire
attention,
alarm. I want to
please.
take this one on.
We have
Everyone come here.
investigated the situation.
Okay, everyone
There's
get
been a
ready.
false alarm.
Okay, let's
We
go.
apologize for any inconvenience
Core
caused.
arm is
Thank you.
Go behind it, go behind
Yeah.
it. You must
Go
go
Oh,
behind.
behind.
it's random.
The one that.
Oh, it random. Okay, so everyone just stack lah.
atmospheric is point blank. This
Oh.
weapon is point
Oh,
blank.
okay. Okay, atmospheric is point blank. Forearming is in front. Is there a behind it?
Not in this guide, at least.
Okay.
What the fuck? Gloom item penalty amnesia.
Ah, you know what this sounds like?
Did anything?
Yeah.
Serenity.
It only needs to be. There is a dead piece in this floor.
Oh, there's a dread beast on this floor also.
No. I mean, it only needs that to be complete.
There is. Look at that. Floor 37. Look at the chat. A dread beast stalks this floor.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah! Oh my god! It's so up!
You know what?
It's so up
Good
there.
choice.
Wait.
Around it. Yeah.
Whoa! Shit! It was facing me.
Ampius.
We have storms. We have a lot of storms. Ampius, it KBU.
Okay.
So,
So face it.
face wall. Yeah. There is the forearm coming. Is the patrol?
Yeah, it's a petrol.
Oh, it's
Okay,
a
let's try. Okay, you want? Let's go for it. Yeah.
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 Okay, the book we have. Okay, yeah, it's quite scary.
Good thing it dies quickly.
Yeah. So this one is not bad. Okay, I see the.
There is a silver.
Oh, okay. Oh, this idiot! If it goes to the wall, then knocks you back from the wall.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
it walks behind you and then knocks you back.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay.
So don't face
You
it
actually
against-
need to face the wall. Yeah.
Teleports behind you.
Nothing
Yeah.
possible.
Nothing personal, kid.
Ah, okay. See, I get it. I get it now. Okay. Asshole.
Ah,
Oh, that's a good strat.
Yeah, just landmine then. Okay, so passage is open. Do we want to go get the Dread Beast?
why the fuck not?
Why the fuck not, right? Okay.
We have strong. What is
Uh,
this?
Obsidian
There are-
clone.
this
Oh,
is the
isn't this
this is the
the
damage
one
one.
that?
Oh, Chimera. We get to deal with all of them at once.
No. Just pull one.
Okay. I'm gonna stall now.
You have to watch
Actually,
out.
why don't we just? Yeah, exactly. We can just kill that one too.
Where did the accursed hawk come from? Did
The
someone use the intuition?
No, the beast.
Yeah. Oh.
And
Oh, okay.
Every time you defeat a dread beast, it's guaranteed to drop one.
Ah, I see. I see.
Wait, we got a storm again. Oh, nice.
That was really lucky. We used the storm to get a storm. Damage down. Oh no, damage up, seriously? Side.
Shit. Whoa, big one.
Intuition.
Intuition.
Phantom Authority.
Can pull it.
What it do?
I don't know. It buffs its own damage.
Yeah. It's the same as the Heavenly Tokage.
Oh.
Yeah.
You still remember the name?
I mean, you died there so many times, you kind of have to remember it. What was that? Oh, that was his buff. Okay. I saw something shiny, then I look at it. Oh wait, there's a silver chest in that room.
Yeah. Oh wait.
Oh, wait, no, I'm in the wrong room.
Yeah, we need to go this one too.
So this is how it works. How strong is the buff? I'm gonna find out.
No idea.
Not very strong. You wanna go look at it?
We open it with let me see. It's on that side.
Oh.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Lethargy.
DC, face DC. Okay. Where is it? Ah, okay. Another one. The way it moves is so funny. In, out. Are you guys
No, not this one.
okay? So this one.
Wait, what?
Rams is
Out.
out.
Oh,
Dragon's
Wait,
DC.
what? Why is the
Dragon's
guy
DC.
says his name is also gone?
Cause Gum is the one that they use in the Palace of the Dead. So I guess make it simple. Everyone
Why?
is Gum.
Another one. Two.
So many. Okay, we better burst this one down fast. Okay, let's go. Let's burst it down fast. Oh.
How out? Oh shit.
I don't know.
Look behind.
Extreme level difficulty is on
Yeah, man.
the higher floors are the savage ones. Anyone wants?
I'll. Tile strike. Okay. Oh, I see a curse spot near to Chimera actually.
So is
Oh,
that
one by one, ah.
Ram is out, Dragon in. Okay.
Yes.
Dragon in.
Oh,
Out. Dragon in.
Nice. $40. Twintania, there's Twister.
Yeah.
Yes.
So is Tintania,
What?
yeah.
Twisting Dive makes a line AoE and drop Twister. So basically, quick march.
Yes.
What's the
Twisting
cast
dive.
called? What's the cast?
Twisting Dive is quick march.
Okay.
Skill cast doesn't work on the knockback.
Ah,
Wall gives dot.
okay, fine. Let's do it. It's not gonna get any better. Why am I here?
Why am I looking at another thing? here?
Tintania, yeah.
When
Twister.
our ultimate experience is carrying us.
okay. It's the same snapshot with the UPub.
Yes, oh,
Thank God it's way slower than you, Pop.
Oh, this looks like World of
What is-
Warcraft. Oh,
True.
What it do?
it chase the AoE
Oh.
chase.
Make space, make space.
Shit.
I cannot anti-knock with this.
Cannot, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, cannot. What the?
Oh shit!
What the fuck?
wait, then where should we go for that one? What the hell? Twister.
Twister.
Okay, at least you've done this like a few thousand times, so it's easy for us. Oh, this is the chasing.
Yeah,
We should stack for that,
Start
We should
from.
stack for that.
Oh, twisting
Yeah,
dive.
true.
Where?
Where? It leaves Twister. Fuck.
Oh, Twister.
Move.
Oh, Lucian, what the fuck?
Quick.
Okay. This is so much easier solo This is actually harder with more people.
Oh, because I mean, if we are more, or
Lotion.
Ah, no Swift Cash.
I have.
I think we should stack middle for this one.
Yeah, I'm stacking with base.
Okay, I'm in the middle. Come to me, thank you.
Oh,
Wait, it only chased me. What the fuck?
Oh.
Bro,
God, why is it Tintania?
why do we have ultimate here?
Have to take
Silver,
care of
yeah.
my
So we got
cat.
silver tinge sex now.
Wait, I wanna Dio.
Okay, I'm going to open my sex. Oh. Oh, I thought this was a mob. Oh, I thought this was the minion. That's lame. Wall mounted. Arrogant terminal. Guess I can put it on my wall. There's a guide. Is it Mage's guide? Are you guys looking at? Yeah, this Mage's guide. 41 to 50. Yes, okay, so this is the stupid boss. It's the Chimera. So it's all the in and out, but with different name. Song of Thunder and Ice, in then out. Ice and thunder, out then in. Thunderous cold. Dash to you, in then out. Fuck! You run back? Telegraph large movie, the LRS gets down jump, but you one shot. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, wait, what? Why are we going
What?
back to Palace of the Dead? The RP maps.
Yeah.
I didn't. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, but this has a lot of obstacle. We can line of sight a lot.
Oh,
Pretty
this
good.
is...
Lethargy.
Wait, Tarji. Is it?
Wait, this music is when you're inside servers.
Yeah. This is Cerberus music. World of Darkness.
These
Doctors.
vectors go to front.
Yeah, this one.
Just stay in front of me.
Jesus.
Just stand there. Must stay in front. Wasi. This one.
Interesting they put this music here.
Yeah.
Muffled.
I mean, technically we are in the Crystal Tower, so Crystal Tower is...
Yeah.
Makes sense. Oh, there's a treasure coffer there.
31.
One step closer to 99. I'm at 93!
There's a long cast bar.
I mean, we use Lethargy.
Yeah, there's.
Oh, that's why.
This is not accurate. It's gonna be a lot faster than this. Oh, the songs to play here, seriously.
Yeah.
Bye. It's not yeah, bye. Okay. Safety. Oh, it's a long cast. Okay, you know what? Passage. Let's go. Right, safety.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Anything there?
I see a gold chest.
Gold chest. That's it.
Nothing else.
Why we have no dread, yeah? Our lock. What is supposed to be beside this? What is this? Affluence?
Flight.
Oh,
Yeah. Gloom.
dread beast.
Gloom,
Oh
Dread
my
Beast, no
god.
item.
This. Oh my god. We only have one serenity. see.
Lamia
Oh,
Queen.
it's right in front of us. Okay. You wanna storm that?
What is safety?
Safety.
We can
We not gonna put it?
Yeah, let's pull all of the mobs here first.
Okay.
Okay, someone get ready.
I'll
Wait,
use
what?
Use a storm. Now. Anyone want to kill it? You know it's at 0.1%. Auto attack will just kill it also.
Oh my god!
It's-
Lotion.
Yeah. Oh,
What do you mean, yeah?
I didn't realize I had dual cast. Wow.
Yeah.
Your HP just goes. I think next time it should go like that.
Yeah, probably. I had Nebula and Heart random on it.
Yeah, I saw. What color is that?
Stand in front, is it? Still not open.
No. Doga, time to use one.
Yeah, since. Charon is what? Long class, uninterruptible room 1 uninterruptible.
Thanks, Doga.
Doga-
Oh, he has battery? What the fuck?
No, that was a break, I think. Yeah.
The head attack gives you slow. Stacking slow. That's a silver.
Headed dead.
It's looking. Oh, Onion Knight.
Nice. We have to.
Can we summon 2 Doga?
I don't.
Let's go.
Oh, we got 2 Duga now.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Oh wow.
So I'll just rely on you guys for DPS. My buttons do not work now.
Slow.
4 stacks of slow. Oh. My cast is 3 seconds.
Very slow gunbreaker.
Yeah. Operation.
Oh, two.
And this is still not the. Okay, fine.
Man, I really love the
Petrification.
petrification. So good.
Ah, 95, nice. Two Doga is kinda OP, yeah.
Wait, offer. Intuition.
Give me a while. Let's go. I think the music will change in the next.
Yeah, I chilled.
Kyle.
What?
Strength. I feel like we should get more gold.
Yeah, considering we have 2 Dogas.
Yeah, and we definitely need more serenity. Is there any? Oh, there's silver.
Oh shit.
Get in front.
Nah, petrification OP. Wow.
Okay, that's it.
Can we get that one?
Which one?
The one on north. Do we have a lot of time? Wait.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
Okay.
Wait, I need to answer something.
Strength potion. Oh,
Oh.
I didn't know
this
they
is
had a-
remix.
I didn't know they had pulse remix for this.
Hey.
Copy. I have a feeling there's gonna be a knockback.
Yes.
The dash, right?
Oh, the dash.
Yeah. Yes, and then point blank.
LOS.
Where?
Okay, okay. I'm just following myself.
Oh, Corrigan is nice.
Oh, nice.
But they don't drop chairs. Oh yeah.
Mimic,
I
mimic.
got it. I got it. Oh, treasure.
Oh. Bruh.
I mean, they're not that bad.
Yeah, I guess. Right.
Wait, I'm gonna get this one. Mm,
Purity.
I mean, so far no one's got hit them by the hit by the.
mm.
Please don't be bomb. Can.
You prefer bomb or mimic?
Mimic.
Okay. Oh, then it wasn't a free throw.
Oh, Gubu.
Gubu. Oh, hi, Gubu. So this one's the one that's slow.
Yeah, go behind. Go to butt after it sucks you. I think they had it at first.
You need to face that better, man.
We're gonna see Maestro getting stacks of slow.
World's slowest gunbreaker. Okay, come, combo time. Give it.
Behind. Oh, it's knees after. Ew.
Monkey view time.
Copy. Oh my god. Okay.
Stay away
Point
from
blank.
me.
Hail refresh.
Oh,
Worst mob for tank.
oh.
Mimic.
Damage down.
Safety. Kukulan and help.
Stacking phone. Sorry.
Stay away from me.
Oh, it's combination, same as the mob in from 20 to 30.
Gorilla. Shit! Shit! This thing, we must line of sight this thing.
Oh shit.
What? How? Oh, you still get stunned. It just doesn't hit you.
No, I line of sight it, I think it's done.
Eh?
Yeah, made time save.
Okay.
Mad man.
What?
Nani?
What's with the heavy?
Mad man.
From the mob. Yeah. Definitely shouldn't pull that with hounds. Why?
Oh.
So it's just
Yeah.
oh. Okay. You have safety, right?
Yeah.
You have sight.
We have sight too.
Yeah.
Rough.
Oh, okay.
Few months.
Don't neck. Oh, it's a point blank heavy.
So don't pull this with the Gubu, don't pull this with the Hound. Okay, cool. I'm gonna pull the Elvine Gubu first. We
The
did just
gelato
right.
is.
Go away, go away, go away. Who is this on?
Why
Okay.
is everything...
Me.
Get behind, get behind.
This gelato will explode
This
in
gelato,
30%.
yeah.
Yeah. Almost 30%.
Okay, so let's not do that.
Heart attack. What happened to the dog?
I didn't put it.
Function.
I don't know.
This way, I mean. Follow the tank.
How did you guys manage to aggro so many things at once?
Luring, luring.
Boarding.
Oh.
Where that? Where Serenity?
Wait.
Oh.
Oh, there's a curse horde.
Oh, what? Oh yeah, there's an accursed horde. What the fuck? Really? The town is coming this way, I think.
The what?
The hound.
Wolf.
No, it's going the other side.
Okay.
Eh,
Kill the hound.
Nothing. Yeah.
There's nowhere to
Shit.
LS. Never mind, drag the hound to this corner. If you need to LS, then you go to behind the wall. Or we just
Really?
click now.
Doesn't do. Okay. Cover.
kill.
Pulling ice cream.
I won.
Pulling
No,
another
no.
ice cream.
Just to skip the cover. Never mind, it was around.
Okay, another string. Anyone wants?
Does it?
Yeah.
You, I guess.
Really?
Gelato next.
Yay! Serenity.
Nice.
$49. Dread Beast.
Beast.
Oh.
I see
Oh.
a hound.
Okay.
Okay, this is a very good place to.
Yeah. Yay! Yay! More dread. More serenity. Nice.
I see dog.
2 hounds.
Oh.
One dog is coming to us. The other dog is going forward.
Oh, it's always like that.
Nope. Just happens to go like that.
Oh, okay. This Gulato is looking at us. Yeah.
Another hound. Okay, let's go. Nothing here.
Ay. There's a Gelato.
Oh no, is it gonna look at me? Apparently not. There's Kukulkan right behind it.
Why is it moving? Since when?
So
do-
the guide says that sometimes it moves just to be in range with us.
What a bitch.
And then it goes back.
Yeah. But where are they?
Yeah, one's moving towards us now.
Nice.
Bandit.
Where even is the Dread Beast? That means the Dread Beast is in the same key room as our key, right?
Yeah, likely. I see it. Big ass.
Oh, it's on the other side. Do we want that?
Right
This
next
one-
to the silver chest.
We can take it.
We can take it.
I'm gonna aggro them.
Do we want to
Okay.
storm?
Yeah, stop.
No? Okay.
No, 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 no. Now.
No.
Have you taken the?
Oh,
No,
yeah,
I'm
it's
chicken.
a chest.
Oh, it's a Targi. No, it's okay. It won't aggro.
What the fuck?
Just come. Just come. Hey!
Okay, why do you aggro it?
It hit us, so Kyle takes offense. We need to wait until the front. Wait, I want you to read this.
In, out, in.
Yeah.
Dashes to you, out, in.
It's like in, out, in, out, out.
Ah,
What? Left breathe, right breathe, aims to the left or right, okay?
Yeah, just remember larboard, starboard. Then you can do it.
Fuck! Cold thunder. Good go days to you, then get out, then go in.
Okay, let's go.
yeah.
This is not gonna be fun. Let's go. Just burn it down, I guess. In first then out, in first then out, in first then out. Right, so it's this side? Yeah. Go thunder. So that means
Out.
out first,
Out
then in, right? Out
first.
first, then in.
Yep. Out, then in, out, then in. Press. In.
I'm dead.
I'm resting illusion.
How did you die?
Oh, I think it's proximity.
Oh.
Proximity, yeah. I got destroyed by the proximity. This is
What is
this is a tether to
Oh, okay.
some of, I guess.
Oh.
Guy.
Just run away from
This
it,
guy.
yeah.
Just
Yeah,
run.
this guy there.
Won't kill you, but just run. Right, so come inside.
It's right. So, opposite of right.
Yeah. No, just stand with the tank.
Out first. Out, then in.
Yeah, you guys have to come. Oh, I'm dead.
Mm.
Oh, my super bullet saved me.
I'm dead.
I can get it.
Oh.
In
In.
first and out, in and out,
Out.
in
Then
and out.
out. Out.
That's annoying.
Jesus.
So that's that's a 450 boss. Okay, understood. Oh, I see Alpha Legends again. Do you want to go one more?
Up to you guys, but I want to read this thing first.
Kind of tired.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
buy it.
same actually. Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, I just need to do a mystic weapon. Oh, I don't need it.
That's the minion, is it?
It's a Cerulean
Yeah.
pistol.
Wow, I got the. How much is this thing?
Exchange artifacts. Nothing.
Okay, so GG.
Yeah, GG. Kinda tired. See you
Okay.
guys.
See ya.
Ooh.
It was banished the word epic from my vocabulary because
Sure.
I felt it was overused.
Well, you know, when the company started doing it, it was an epic moment. Yeah, it got a little weird out there.
It's restored my faith in like nerds. Like,
I can-
another
yeah,
term I just don't
I can
use
dig
'cause
that.
it's overused and it's meaningless. But like the fact that there's so many people who are just unabashedly geeky about this, I love it.
It's pretty cool.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Like, it's like, okay, cool, yes, games can still do this to me. I can still be like, that's just the most epic, ridiculously over-the-top, awesome, action-packed shit I've ever seen.
It is pretty cool.
And we're not done yet!
Yeah? No, we still got the big battle.
And we're not done yet. Alright, the dying gasp. I don't like how much I think we're done with Emmett at the end of this.
He can get away. I mean, he literally
There's no-
yeah.
You came into this thing, there's no universe, Emmett's dead at the end of this. Now I'm not so sure.
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, is it actually going to teleport in our friends?
Oh, I hope so.
Oh, wow.
Holy shit.
Show your faulty strength, and I shall expose the lie of your
Oh, there it is. That's the statue.
Wait, what?
He's holding the Zodiac statue from A Realm Reborn.
Oh shit. You're right. Oh, hey, everyone ported in.
Well, hey, everybody.
Hey, team.
Wow, look at him. Oh, we're pulling. Oh, shoot, I'm in ICAM.
I'm sorry.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh, I clicked out because I was trying to get a nice shot for the clip. I am so sorry. Oh, that just went straight to, oh, this is my grip, isn't it? I'm gonna assume that that's a tank swap mechanic. What the fudge?
I don't, you know. Oh, it's a blast.
They're facing two different directions.
Oh my goodness, he's got big arms. Are those back arms? Yeah, they're back arms. Oh, floating.
If we clear on this pool, I'm gonna
No,
find
he's
extremely music.
He's wrongfully got low health. What is that about? Oh, there's circles coming down.
Should we be
Oh, they're
catching
slightly
those? 'Cause
they're slightly bigger than they land.
Oh,
So
jeez. Oh god, there's one in the middle. Oh my god. You're not my dad. Don't tell me what to do.
got like hover horns too. He's a busy model.
Yeah, we have a lot going on. Okay, ravenous assault. What's on me? Vulnerability up. Damage checking is increased.
How do I? Okay, it's pointing. All right, so I
There, see
assume.
how they're pointing? So one
Yeah.
side is pointing one way, one side
Yeah.
pointing the other. One brings shadow, the other still brings shadow. It can't be. It's not over when it gets zero, right?
No. If
There's
anything,
no
he's gonna go
universe.
big chest deep.
Oh, we did just skip a phase though.
Oh, he's got ancient.
Oh. I'm gonna assume I should get this side.
That makes sense. Yeah, two
Do
sides.
they have threat?
Seems like we can group them all together.
Not really pointing at me.
Yeah. Oh, it's kind of like a Tsukiyomi thing.
Stack on me, I guess? Should I be dropping this anywhere in particular?
So we just have to kill all the ads before he fills his bar.
Is that what it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like a Tsukiyomi suffering.
I'm seeing that now. Oh. And we're gonna get spread out mechanic.
No.
Y'all should be okay. Oh, we should have marked our tanks before this.
We're doing great.
I did not have finish 5-0 tanking side by side with Jesse Cox on my bingo card.
There you
for this
go.
experience.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put that out there. That's so pretty.
Yeah.
The effects work in this final section of Shadowbringers is stellar. Did he just stab himself with his own? Oh. He just stabbed himself with.
Yeah. What's he up to? Oh, we got mad.
Transitions in this game are unlike anything I've ever seen. Oh man,
There we
guys
go.
would be envious right now.
Look at that. Curse fight.
I love being a tank because the only thing I should be doing right now is running directly towards it, right?
The perfect strategy. Oh wow, look at it. Look at his beef. Oh my god, his
No
face.
idea what he just said. Dude, his wings are masks.
Yep. Behold the sorcerers of Eld and raise up the prayers to my fallen brethren, is what he has to say there.
Titanomancy? Titanomancy?
Why not?
Dude. What is going on here?
Yeah, this is Oh, ow.
It's like Shinryu levels of like, there's something behind me. Dude, do you hear the music?
The riff on it, yeah.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna assume. Wait, is he
everyone's getting on the other side of an arm.
Oh, there's a safe side where he starts the swing. That's cute.
And this is some sort of middle business.
Oh, side business.
Ah.
I should probably live stream. Now that seems to do enough damage to be good. What is on me?
Wow. Okay, well at least I wasn't in the Venn diagram. He's gonna do a swing. Oh.
I learned nothing from the first one.
I did learn, but I wasn't fast enough. Oh, he's made a ball.
He has. Do we have friends? The friends are in it. Well, JC's in there.
Yeah.
Jackley's in there.
Out of jail.
Burn it. Oh, this box is pretty big, so I can get a better view of the arena here. What are these springs all going out in a million directions?
Stand on.
I'm gonna stand on the
Okay.
circle. I feel like I should stand on the circle.
Looks like we got it covered.
Oh, is there not? I figured there was one for everyone.
No, it was a couple people short.
Okay. That's a very mean thing to say about Lullabills.
I know this one. I've seen this one before.
Oh god, excuse me. I can't get to my mute button. Why are we all on this side? Oh, middle business.
Doing a blast down the middle.
That was middle business. It didn't pop
Tu ještě. To je ty.
Oh, that was pretty.
Life in captivity. Is this the? Oh no.
Oh no, we're all
It's for all of us. Wait.
Hey, he's
That
got
figure
the.
disappeared. Did you see the white figure appear in the middle of the?
Oh no, I'm bad at these. Everyone looks badass. Oh wow, they like tried to destroy the ground and Heidelin stepped in.
I guess so.
Had a little bit of juice left. Better we're using the light force juice.
We got a lot of it.
No, me neither. All I know is I'm gonna keep healing. That's my plan.
Come over on the right if you want to see him on me and make people laugh. Unaccidental.
No problem. Is there an extreme of that?
I am sure.
No, it's extreme here.
Not that.
I can trace will darkness reign over all. Abomination. You seek to shatter my soul? Well, we pose by a body, but let's pose by the void.
Here, I'll scoot over a bit. Can we talk about Jesus freaking glass?
Whatever challenges that you face should never stop you from making the leap, creating a legacy for others to follow.
Previously on Coffee's Lore.
This case isn't an ordinary one. For all the crypto you've been talking about lately, you've overlooked the biggest fraud of all. Have you ever heard of a coin called Tether? No, seriously, what do you know about Tether? That one before.
Sorry. I was trying to be cool.
Well, stop it. It's cringe.
Okay. Wait, what was the question again?
Come on. I'll just tell you. Imagine for a second you had a money flow, a real one.
So, basically the government.
Correct. But imagine it's not controlled by a centralized government. Imagine it's owned, offshore, unaudited, unaccounted.
That's impossible. No one would ever accept that.
Tether is that money. Only a few days ago, $1 billion in Tether was printed out of Japan. Before that, it's a circulation today.
Sorry, explain this from the beginning. How does Tether work?
No problem. But you're going to know a lot more than you want to hear.
Gotta make this video already. Okay. Come on, we can do it. We can do this.
Hey guys, welcome to an. Hey guys, welcome to an. Come on, got a video to make. Okay. Hey guys, welcome to a special episode inside of the $10 million studio. Today we have a very special episode. My head would stop pounding for a second. Sorry, you wouldn't believe the night I had, even if I told you. But none of that matters, okay? Look, because I got to get this video out. After all, I always remind myself why I do this. For the fans. So, today we need to talk about Tether.
Tether is suspicious. Maybe it's not fully backed.
We're creating more out of thin air and then using that to buy Bitcoin.
Because there is no transparency in Tether. That's the problem. They were issuing Tether in whenever it was needed out of thin air. It was not backed by dollars.
There might be a fair amount of gambling mentality coming into that trust.
Tether is a cryptocurrency that, well, the best I can explain it, is either deeply misunderstood or the biggest fraud in the world. In this video, I want to lay out evidence and let you decide for yourself. Is Tether a fraud? Legally, I can't say that. But if it is, and that is a big, juicy, legally compliant if, it's about to be bigger than Bernie Madoff. For context, Bernie Madoff's victims lost $64.8 billion. The current value of Tether is $62 billion. And at its current rate of growth, it climbs $1 billion every 4 days. By the time you're watching this, the value of Tether will be more than Madoff ever had in investor funds. Now, if it's not fraud, and that is possible, this video will be about bureaucratic incompetence and lies. Now, maybe this is the first time you're hearing of Tether, or stablecoins, and you're thinking, I don't hold any Tether, so I don't have to worry about this video, right? I'll just hold Bitcoin. But here's the problem. Even if you're not invested in Tether, you are exposed to the fallout of a Tether crash, whether you realize it or not. See, Tether is the backbone of liquidity in the crypto market. It's one of the main ways people buy cryptocurrencies. And it's the largest crypto by trading volume, even bigger than Bitcoin. So if Tether disappears overnight, all that liquidity disappears and the price of crypto could come crashing down. All crypto, not just Tether. So that's my quick soft pitch for why Tether is important and why you should sit here and listen to what is probably going to be a very long video, which at times will feel like the accompanying audiobook to this image. All right, before we get started, I want to do some real quick housekeeping and address some criticisms right off the bat. This video will be labeled, unfortunately, as FUD by most of the crypto world. This is an acronym crypto fans use to dismiss criticism. It means fear, uncertainty, and doubt. But the way crypto influencers use it, you'd think it was more like an enchanting spell to keep the mean old bear market away. Here's how the average crypto YouTuber will respond when you show them this video.
But there's also more FUD. The latest FUD, I should say. I'm gonna go dress the FUD. I think it's just FUD. And also why I think we should ignore it.
It's all FUD all the time. Bad FUD. I do not like that FUD. I do not agree with that FUD. I will ignore that FUD. Look, you don't have to agree with my opinions on Tether or conclude that it's a fraud in this video. As I said, I'm happy if you decide either way. All I ask is you keep an open mind and watch. the whole video before deciding you were right all along. Number 2, this video is not attacking crypto as a whole. I'm still invested in multiple tokens, and I plan to stay that way. It's because I'm invested in crypto for the long haul, and I think in the 5 to 10 year time horizon, this won't matter. If it does matter, well, we're all going down together, boys. I mean, that's all I can say. But that said, I do think it matters in the short term. I think Tether matters a whole lot. And the bigger Tether is allowed to grow unchecked, the greater risk they pose to the crypto ecosystem as a whole. All right, with those things out of the way, let me explain Tether as fast as I can. Okay, so first things first, what is Tether? First, we should distinguish that Tether Limited is the company that produces Tether coins. Tether coins, or simply Tethers, are what is known as a stable coin in crypto. They call it a stable coin because that's exactly what it's supposed to be, stable. 1 USDT, for example, is always supposed to be worth exactly $1. Stable. Get it? Now, technically, stable coins can be pegged to anything. You can have a stable coin for a euro. You can have a stable coin for gold. You can have a stable coin for anything. And stablecoins are useful for a lot of reasons. They let you get around regulation easier, you can keep US cash on foreign crypto exchanges, and many other fancy things. But back when Tether was created in 2014, it was the first of its kind. Early on, this was Tether's #1 claim. Every Tether is always backed 1-to-1 by traditional currency held in our reserves. So 1 USDT is equivalent to 1 USD. And how it was supposed to work in theory was that you would give Tether $1, and they'd mint you 1 Tether. You could then go spend that Tether on crypto or whatever you wanted. And if you ever wanted to redeem that Tether, you could go back to Tether Limited, the company, give them your Tether, and they'd give back to you your $1. And then they'd burn that Tether token so it doesn't exist anymore, thus maintaining the exact balance of money in Tether's reserves to the number of Tethers that have been issued. In theory, that's how it's supposed to work. Here comes the first sign of trouble. See, people started to notice that actually, in Tether's terms of service, Tether doesn't actually have to redeem anything if they don't want to. It's literally in writing. Right here, Tether reserves the right to delay the redemption or withdrawal of Tether tokens. Then, again, if you didn't believe me, even more specifically, Tether reserves the right to redeem Tether tokens by in-kind redemption of securities. In other words, if you decide you don't want these Tethers anymore and want them redeemed by Tether, as was always intended, they do not have to give you your money back. But look, I can hear you guys already. I'm sure you're saying, look, this is just FUD. Just FUD. Ignore it. Everything's fine as long as the money's there, right? Thank goodness Tether is a transparent company that publishes their reserves daily. Only wait a minute, this section has been changed. See, going to the Wayback Machine back in 2017, Tether promised that their reserve holdings are published daily and are subject to frequent professional audits. Whoops, it's actually been half a decade and there hasn't been a single audit. So I guess the boys decided it was better to scrub that from the website real quick and change it. But don't worry, guys. Some of the executives at Tether are willing to assure us that there's no cause for alarm. The money's there.
I agree that can be handled better, but all I can say is that money's there. Promise you that.
Money's there. We promise you that. I'm sure that's the thing crypto fans love to hear. You know, the same people who made their rallying cry, don't trust, verify. Yeah, I'm sure promises are basically the same thing, right? But don't blame Tether. It's not their fault. See, if you keep playing that call we were just listening to, you'll hear the real reason for the lack of an audit.
And we're constantly looking for solutions to make that more transparent. It's not that easy. There's so much negativity surrounding it that nobody wants to touch it. Auditors don't want to work with us. Other people, it's just, I don't know quite what to say about it. It's like Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. Everybody looking at it actually affects the system.
That's right. If you look too close at their funds, you may just vanish. Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. Maybe it's more like Madoff's uncertainty principle. But according to Tether, that really is the reason they haven't been audited in 6 years. It's that securing an audit from a top auditor is difficult. They simply can't find one. But that actually isn't true. The truth is, they actually had an auditor. Someone ready to do an audit, someone named Friedman LLP. But in 2018, Tether bailed in the middle of the audit, complaining that Friedman was being too, and I'm quoting here, excruciatingly detailed. Yes, you heard me right. The reason an offshore digital dollar printer can't get an audit is not because they couldn't find one, it's because the auditor that actually agreed to it was asking for too much information. Sorry guys, no audit today. Too busy changing the financial system. Look, audits are too time-consuming, according to Tether. But don't worry, even though Tether doesn't have to redeem the crypto bucks, and even though they've never been audited despite saying they would be, it's actually the least of your worries. See, you should get really concerned when another shady company enters the picture with ties to Tether. That company is Bitfinex. And I know what you're thinking, another stupid name that's confusing, and I get it. Writing the script, it's kind of like trying to explain the plot of a Christopher Nolan movie, and not the good one. Just bear with me, okay? Bitfinex is a crypto exchange like Coinbase, and early on, it was the most popular crypto exchange where people could buy and sell cryptocurrency. Pretty soon, people got pretty suspicious of the ties of Tether and Bitfinex. Bitfinex was the first and main exchange where Tethers were traded for a long time. So people began thinking, if, let's just say, somehow, the largest crypto exchange and largest stablecoin were somehow in bed together, that'd be kind of bad. Because after all, an exchange could collude with that stablecoin to get to a place where they're basically infinitely printing tethers, using those tethers to go buy Bitcoin on the exchange they own, and it'd always be worth $1 on that exchange, use them to back those tethers, or convert it to USD, and then you just never redeem the tether. Huge pile of cash from absolutely nowhere. Crypto certainly wouldn't be new to such a complicated scheme. Mt. Gox and Quadriga CX were both crypto exchanges that use their ownership to profit and ultimately rip off a lot of people. They both eventually went bust, so people were understandably concerned, and they asked directly, are Bitfinex and Tether owned by the same people? And of course, Bitfinex and Tether replied with the tried and true strategy of everyone who has nothing to hide. They lied. Here's Chief Strategy Officer Phil Potter denying this, saying that Tether and Bitfinex just banked at the same bank.
So people that are confused right now, basically Tether is Bitfinex, right?
No, it's not, but we bank with the same banks.
This has to be the worst excuse of all time. Oh, we bank at the same banks. No relation. We just see each other in line withdrawing huge sums of cash. No, we just say hi to each other across the little cubicles. Look, fast forward to 2017, of course, the truth comes out after the Paradise Papers are released. You know, the major leak of offshore shell company documents. It turns out one of the companies leaked in that was Tether. And it was revealed that, in fact, Bitfinex and Tether weren't just in bed together. They were owned by the same people. That's right. Phil Potter and Juan Carlo Devasini both had their names on Tether's incorporation. And here's Phil Potter later revising his lie.
We, Bitfinex, are majority owners of Tether. This is true, but Tether is a completely segregated entity. Dollars are all there.
Isn't it so funny that he always has to reassure people, hey, dollars are there? Now at this point, I think it's becoming obvious that the owners of Bitfinex and Tether aren't exactly your typical executives. So I'd like to introduce you guys to exactly who's behind these two companies, which are basically the same company. They're owned by the same people. Because at its heart, this is really a story about trust. Can Tether or Bitfinex be trusted? We've already established multiple lies, but now let's look at the background of these individuals. I contacted a man named Bennett Tomlin for this. He investigates fraud full-time and is currently writing an entire book about Tether. I asked him to break down the background of these individuals, and here's what he told me.
Bitfinex was founded in 2013 by Raphael Nicolay. By day was a help desk technician, and by night spent his time looking on Bitcoin Talk for Ponzi schemes he could participate in. Famously, he lost a bunch of his Bitcoin in the Trending Shavers Ponzi scheme, which was later brought down by the Department of Justice. And then he tried to start his own high-yield lending program, where people could lend him their Bitcoins, and he would use what he called arbitrage to earn them a guaranteed 2% per week on their Bitcoins. After people were not interested in giving their money to a Ponzi schemer, he decided to start Bitfinex. He was later joined at Bitfinex by Juan Carlo Devasini, currently the Chief Financial Officer for both Bitfinex and Tether, who previously was a software pirate. He got in trouble for selling pirated Microsoft software.
And that was a lot of money, wasn't it? Like that he got in trouble for.
No, it was a relatively small amount. It's a currency conversion factor. Makes it seem bigger than it was. It was like, I want to say it was like 18 million lira, which at the time converted to I want to say like 100,000 USD. So it was a relatively small fine for that. Yeah, and so then they were later joined by Phil Potter, who for a long time was the chief strategy officer of Bitfinex. He came from the New York financial scene. He was once profiled in a New York Times piece where he bragged about his wealth and how much money he was making. And very shortly after that, he lost his position at Morgan Stanley. And then Tether was started by initially a different cast of characters, led by Brock Pierce. Brock Pierce was a famous child actor who starred in films like The Mighty Ducks. He's more known for fleeing to Spain with indicted child sexual predator Mark Collins Rector, where both of them ended up getting arrested in a house full of child pornography. He started initially Realcoin, which became Tether, along with a couple of other people who he had previously worked with, including Jonathan Yentis, who helped him at IGE, which was a company that started surrounding farming MMO items. So they would hire out people in various countries to earn these items and then would sell them. Secondary market. Yeah, and then Realcoin was bought out by Bitfinex and became Tether, and when it was incorporated, it had basically the same executive team as Bitfinex.
What can you tell us about Paulo, who later joined the team?
Paulo is a little bit interesting because he doesn't have the same kind of past that some of these other characters do. Him and his wife Claudia, who is the chief operating officer for Bitfinex, both joined in, I want to say 2015. They both had a previous history as fintech developers, and as far as I can tell, they seem to be competent fintech developers. The most interesting thing to me about Paulo is one, that it's him and his wife working together for Bitfinex and Tether, and two, that so there was a document leaked that at one point Bitfinex leaked that shows that Paulo was one of the directors for Delchain, which is it's a cryptocurrency-focused offshoot of Deltec Bank, which is where Tether now banks. And so it seems that Paulo might be connected pretty deeply to Tether's bank.
Tell me about Stu Hogner, the general counsel.
So yeah, Stuart Hogner is the general counsel for Bitfinex and Tether. He has a history in cryptocurrency and also in online gambling. He was the director of compliance at Excapa, which was an online poker company most known for being the parent company for Ultimate Bet. Ultimate Bet got in trouble because they were giving some of their players a god mode that allowed them to see the other players' cards, which would obviously be an advantage if you're trying to play poker. So that happened while Stu was the director of compliance for Excapa, and then shortly thereafter he left.
This is all shocking because these are the people sort of facilitating the currency that is the backbone of crypto. It's like the leading liquidity provider, and what you're telling me is these are not savory individuals for the most part.
That's exactly what I'm telling you.
Starting to look bad, huh? But don't worry, it gets way worse. Around 2017, okay, people began criticizing Tether sort of seriously for the first time. And it started with someone named Bitfinex on Twitter. Bitfinex has been by far the most vocal critic of Tether, and I interviewed him to ask him what made him first suspect something was wrong.
Starting in late March 2017, I noticed unusual trading on Bitfinex that seemed to match the trading that I saw on Mt. Gox when Mt. Gox lost banking. I was alert but had nothing concrete about their banking situation until April the 5th, 2017, when Bitfinex attempted to sue Wells Fargo. Their lawsuit indicated that they, Bitfinex and Tether, had no banking at all, and despite this, Tether continued to issue tens of millions of dollars of Tether despite Bitfinex and Tether being unable to receive transfers. I suspected fraud and started my Twitter account.
Now, in response to this criticism, Tether panicked. And even though they would never end up getting an audit, they decided to release a third-party attestation to show that they really had funds in reserve to back up their Tether. 400 million Tether, in fact. But real quick note, an attestation is not an audit. An audit is a detailed forensic look of your accounts. An attestation can be as simple as a peek into your bank account to see that the money's there for a very short amount of time. This is what that attestation looked like. Now, at the time, many saw this as proof that Tether was in fact backed. It sure looked like they had $400 million in the bank. And everyone in crypto also had good reason to want to believe this as well. Everybody was making money, to put it frankly. After all, the more money Tether printed, the higher Bitcoin's price would rise. So it was in everyone's interest who held Bitcoin, crypto for that matter, to keep the gravy train going. The only problem was, with this attestation, it turns out that some funny business was going on. See, it was found out later in a New York Attorney General investigation that something very shady had happened. Tether had convinced their third party to conduct his attestation or snapshot on a very specific day, September 15, 2017, with Noble Bank. On September 14th, the day before that happened, Tether didn't have an account with Noble Bank. On the day of the snapshot or attestation, Tether opened a bank account where they supposedly had reserves all along, and Bitfinex, the other company, which they have nothing to do with, transferred $382 million into that account. That night, the attestation was done, and everything appeared in order. But no one knew that the funds supposedly backing Tether arrived there that day.
Suspiciously, the price of Bitcoin also suddenly fell by around 40 to 50% in 2 weeks prior, leading some to believe that someone was selling bucket loads of Bitcoin. The price recovered immediately after the attestation and was the largest 4 hours of buying in Bitcoin's history on the same day.
Don't forget that only minutes ago, Bill Potter claimed that Tether and Bitfinex were completely separate entities.
But Tether is a completely segregated entity. Dollars are all there.
But now we find that they're actually commingling funds. But even this ruse didn't save Bitfinex and Tether completely. They may have warded off public opinion for a little while, but their critics were growing louder than ever.
The Friedman attestation was worthless, and I called it as such at the time.
But a big shadow loomed over the project that not even their critics could have seen coming. You see, around this time, Bitfinex and Tether were having banking issues. It wasn't uncommon for crypto companies to have trouble finding banks to work with. After all, some of the users of cryptocurrencies, especially early on, were quite sketchy, so banks didn't want to get involved. Nonetheless, if you're a crypto company, you need a bank to receive wire deposits. So Bitfinex decides to start relying on something called Crypto Capital. Now, this company probably deserves its own video, Crypto Capital, but suffice to say, they worked with a lot of, let's call it, needy clients. You know, people who couldn't go anywhere else besides a sketchy non-bank to bank with. People who needed their money moved without anyone knowing where it was from. I mean, I'm just saying, like money laundering basically. To put it into perspective for the types of people Crypto Capital were working with, the Colombian drug cartel were later implicated with Crypto Capital. So we're talking some seriously sketchy business partnership. But look, Bitfinex is desperate. They need banking. So they start working with them, depositing hundreds of millions of their clients' funds with them. And for a while, things were going great and smoothly. But this time, it would prove that Bitfinex and Tether were the ones who would be duped because they trusted someone. See, the feds were onto crypto. After an illegal escort website called Backpage was busted, guess who was implicated? Well, guess Crypto Capital. And when the feds came knocking, everyone's funds got seized. I mean, we're talking the shell account funds, the ones holding Bitfinex's clients' money. Reports say that at this point, Bitfinex had $850 million frozen in this giant international money laundering case. And I mean, this is huge. According to internal documents, in June 2018, Bitfinex told their point of contact at Crypto Capital that over 80% of client funds were controlled by Crypto Capital. Translation? That's it. We're insolvent. If we can't get access to those funds that we deposited with Crypto Capital, we don't have the money. So Bitfinex is even more desperate than us. They can't find a solution. They're about to blow up, just like so many crypto exchanges have done in the past. I mean, after all, there's no way to magically patch an $850 million hole in your balance sheet. right? Absolutely wrong. Suddenly, Bitfinex realizes they have something no one else has ever had in their possession. A flying limit. No, I'm just kidding. They have a money printer, and this money printer also has massive private reserves. So rather than go bankrupt, Bitfinex instead takes $400 million from Tether's reserves, and suddenly they can meet withdrawals and not go out of business. They basically bailed themselves out, is what I'm trying to tell you. And meanwhile, even though they're still short tons of cash, they proceed to lie to the public and issue a statement saying Bitfinex is not solvent, and a constant stream of Medium articles claiming otherwise is not going to change things. Now again, they are insolvent. They don't have the money. But are we really surprised that they're lying yet again? Meanwhile, they're still trying to fight the bad press of all of this. And so they decide they need another attestation to show that their reserves are solid. To do this, they get another bank. Sorry, I know it's like a rotating cast of banks. Go with me. This one's called Deltec, okay? Funny enough, one of the executives is actually the creator of Inspector Gadget, which is totally random and weird. But at this point, I could probably tell you anything and you'd believe me in the story because it's so insane. But anyways, they get this attestation from Deltec, and once again, they get back up to their old tricks. See, on November 1st, 2018, Tether had Deltec give a public announcement that affirmed that Tether now had a balance of $1.8 billion in reserves, still making them back 1-to-1. However, after Deltec confirms this, November 2nd, Tether pays Bitfinex $475 million, to help plug the hole that's still in Bitfinex's balance sheet and kind of make them whole with it. Of course, it naturally followed that you just took $500 million from one company and handed over to this one. Tether's not back the next day after they claimed that they were back. Of course, they lied because it's these guys, right? So shady. But of course, nobody could have possibly known better. And we actually didn't find this out until the New York Attorney General's office released their investigation. This means that what Bitfinex and Tether set out to do succeeded, which is deceiving their customers to buy more time. This means unequivocally, at least on November 2nd, and who knows for how much longer, Tether was unbacked by US dollars, and around this time, interestingly, Tether decided that maybe it was time to move the goalposts again. So, what did they do? Well, around 2019, yet again, Tether's website suddenly changed without warning. After spending 5 years claiming to be 100% backed by USD, they changed it to this. Every Tether token is 100% backed by our reserves, not by US dollars, which include traditional currency and cash equivalents, and from time to time, may include other assets and receivables from loans made by Tether to third parties, which may include affiliated entities, collectively reserves. Every Tether token is also 1-to-1 pegged to the dollar. So they're saying it's still pegged to the dollar. Now we don't really know why, though, because they can basically loan an insolvent parent company or co-company money as much as they want to bail them out. So what exactly is receivable? If that company goes under, it's a disaster. But look, I don't want to bog you down in explaining to you how completely insane that is. It's pretty obvious. The much more obvious question I think we can all ask ourselves now is, who in their right mind would trust this company at this point? Tether and Bitfinex, owned by the same company, have repeatedly lied, omitted, and misled people, and we've only done a basic history of what's happened so far. 2021 hasn't been much better for them either. The New York Attorney General's office investigated Tether for 2 years, and as a part of a settlement, they were fined millions of dollars, banned from New York, and the Attorney General couldn't be more clear. They say Bitfinex recklessly and unlawfully covered up massive financial losses to keep their scheme going and protect their bottom line. Tether's claim that its virtual currency was fully backed by US dollars at all times was a lie. Which, wow, that's quite a statement. So, I bet you're asking yourself, Tether finally fessed up, right? Like that must be it. That must be where this story ends. Like, you'd be right in a normal world, but this is crazy land, right? Instead, Tether decides that to pretend basically this was all good news. And in yet another lie, but this time from their general counsel, Stu Hoegner, they said that the AG's office made no negative findings whatsoever that Tethers were not broken. That is completely wrong. Literally, the New York Attorney General said Tether's claim that it was fully backed was a lie. Stu Hochner, the general counsel, says, oh, they never found anything, made no negative findings that tethers were not fully backed. So, look, Tether and Bitfinex, even when caught lying by the New York Attorney General, still lie about what even that says. Now, of course, many might declare any kind of settlement for Tether at all a win. I mean, at least they weren't shut down and everything fell apart, right? So that might be true to some extent. But don't forget, if this is a complicated fraud scheme, it wouldn't be unprecedented for regulators to fail to shut it down for a long time. Remember this guy? Bernie Madoff himself was discovered early on by independent researchers, but the SEC investigated and cleared him multiple times before the fraud unraveled. But regardless of what you think about whether Tether is guilty or innocent here, one thing is clear. Tether's money printer is running at an all-time high. At the beginning of this year, there were 20 billion Tethers in circulation. Right now, there's 62 billion. They printed 42 billion Tether in like 6 months. And are all those Tethers back? Is Tether unbacked? I don't want to say too much, right? I'll let you decide. I have my opinions on it. But either way, the story clearly isn't finished. Now, the last revelation we need to talk about in this whole debacle has to be the infamous pie chart Tether released, revealing their reserves breakdown for the first time. Previously, they had hidden what their Tethers were backed by after they left the dollar standard. But because of the New York Attorney General's settlement agreement, they had to publish this. They were forced to. Other people have done full breakdowns of what all this means, but the big headline is that Tether has, according to them, huge amounts of what they call commercial paper. 49% of their total reserves, to be precise. Real quick, by the way, I know the number you're seeing says 65% for commercial paper, but that's a breakdown of the cash or cash equivalent, which only makes up 75% of Tether's reserves. So in Tether's total reserves, commercial paper makes up a total of 49%, which is 75% or 65%. I know the way they presented it is confusing, so I just wanted to clarify. What is commercial paper, says everyone in the room? Well, it's unsecured debt. It's debt that if they default on it, you don't have collateral. So in theory, I believe commercial paper is supposed to be only lent to like A-rated institutions. Like you're going to give it to like Apple or Microsoft or someone you can trust to not fail because your debt is unbacked. But who is Tether giving that money to? We simply have no idea. 49% of $60 billion, which is roughly way more than any human can ever spend, theoretically, Tether could almost lend anyone unsecured debt, get an IOU, and according to them, that Tether would be backed. Meanwhile, how much actual cash on hand does Tether have? Just about 3%. Pretty incredible for a company that claimed only a short while ago that it was always one-to-one backed by traditional currency held in our reserves. Now every Tether is backed 1 to 0.03 by traditional currency held in its reserve. But now that you're up to speed on Tether and their history, maybe it's time to stop talking about the past and instead talk about the future and its implications. And this comes to the opinions. These are my thoughts, okay? So this is not fact here. Two things seem true to me. Tether leadership often lie and have a long history of being shady. The second thing is that Tether's absolutely massive. It has passed PayPal in how much money they're actually holding. Not only that, according to the Financial Times, Tether's commercial paper holdings immediately place it as, quote, one of the world's largest investors in the U.S. commercial paper market, rubbing shoulders with the likes of fund managers Vanguard and BlackRock, and dwarfing the investments of tech giants like Google and Apple. Another quote further down the article is even more alarming. Quote, until last week, we really hadn't heard of them, said a trader at a large bank. It was news to us. To put Tether's absurd size in another way that illustrates how weird this is, they are currently the biggest company in the world in terms of assets per employee in the world, by far. According to LinkedIn, Tether has 13 employees, but 62 billion under management. That's almost $5 billion per employee. Literally, it is the biggest fintech company in existence right now. Tether is huge, which leads to a kind of obvious conclusion. If it's fraud, big if, it's going to be really, 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 really bad. How bad? I mean, it's hard to know. Crypto influencers mostly, you know, the FUD ones, try very hard to paint a rosy picture, pointing out that even if Tether's 100% unbacked, Tether is only worth 60 billion compared to the entire crypto market, which is like 2 trillion. And they would say, you just kind of take 60 billion out of 2 trillion, it's not that much. However, due to Tether's special role in the market, I'm not sure I agree. Tether's collapse isn't just about 60 billion winking out of existence, because Tether is the #1 medium of exchange for people to get in and out of crypto, which means when that liquidity suddenly disappears, it's going to be a lot worse than people think. Will Bitcoin and crypto survive? Yeah, probably. Will it be pretty? Will it be just $60 billion? Probably not. Now, of course, there are alternate timelines to consider as well. You know, maybe Tether never collapsed. Maybe after years of incompetence, lies, and deceit, they righted the ship. They're changed people. Only time will tell. But just don't say I didn't warn you.
Well, tell them.
I tried to. Yeah, I know.
Now, wait.
Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you my thoughts on the latest Deep Dungeon added to Final Fantasy XIV in patch 6.35, Eureka Orthos. Now I haven't actually finished it yet. The group that I've been running with has run into a cacophony of issues in the past couple of days, and we've only had one real attempt through, which did not go all the way to 100. That being said, I have formulated a lot of thoughts over the probably 20 to 25 hours I've spent in the first 2 days messing around with this content. So I wanted to make a slightly delirious video given all those hours, just formulating how I feel about this latest addition to a piece of content that hasn't seen an update in years. Now keep in mind, I may have some spoilers for the later floors, the bosses, some things that I want to say. I'm not going to be talking about the actual story of it, but if you're looking for a blind playthrough with no information on the later floors, then I can't guarantee that that information is going to be completely absent. So you have been warned now, and with that, let's talk about Eureka Orthos. So at its core, Eureka Orthos is a deep dungeon through and through. I mean, if you've done Palace of the Dead and Heaven on High, you're going to instantly recognize all of the base mechanics of how Eureka Orthos works. You're going to go through the floors and kill monsters to unlock an exit to the next floor. Every 10 floors, there will be a boss minus one particular foil in the final 10 floors. And after you clear the boss, you're good. You've actually cleared through a set. If you're on a job that's lower than level 90, then you'll actually get experience points for it. And if not, you'll get some astronomy and some tomes for getting through that set of 10 floors if you are level 90. It's literally verbatim the other deep dungeons, and that was to be expected. You know, that's not a surprise, it's not a disappointment. That is exactly what we expected from this content. That being said, the things that stand out as different from Palace of the Dead and Heaven on High are quite noticeable. Some of them are very simple. For example, you know, we're used to the first several floors being just dedicated to story and being for matched parties, that is, randomly formulated parties, so you can farm Ether Pool to power up in there, or get the new weapons that come from it, or just level up the job, which is what most people will do when they spam floors 21 to 30 in matched parties. However, if you want to go past that, you're going to need a fixed party, which can be any number of people between 1 and 4, but you need the same people on the same job climbing up the entire way through. One thing they added to this, however, is that the 100th floor does actually have its own story additions. Now, I haven't gotten to see them yet, though I can probably assume what they are based on my experience inside of the dungeon thus far, but I do appreciate that little extra tidbit. You know, one of the big things with the other deep dungeons is we can kind of infer what the story is to those locations, but we're also kind of guessing to some degree. And so to get a little bit more insight into the bosses and into the location is really, really important. And it seems like they put some extra effort in to explaining this location and its importance to the actual world in Final Fantasy XIV. However, the story changes are just one of the many things they have done. I think some of the most important changes are the changes to the monsters themselves inside of Eureka Orthos. Now, in Palace of the Dead and Heaven on High, the monsters start off really, really weak. Even though you start off at a lower level than your max level, the monsters are also just really easy. You just mow through them, and especially with all the job changes throughout the expansions, they just fall over dead. However, in this one, that is not the case at all. The way that random monsters play into the actual progression of Eureka Orthos is entirely different. For one, the monsters on all floors have way more health. This was a huge surprise as I was going through and attempting my first solo, and it was taking me so long to get through the earlier floors. It was forcing me to approach the floors in a very different way, a little bit more aggressive on the Protomander use, as well as using some other tricks that longtime Deep Dungeon players had often talked about. I felt more encouraged to improve my, skill set in order to improve my speed. But the big difference is that on the higher level floors, the amount of health they have doesn't increase by that much. So while the earlier ones might take longer, the higher level ones don't take that much longer than the lower level ones. It just means that your time gets a little bit more stressed, and that is very, very important, especially because the bosses themselves have the most noticeable health increase. Even the floor 10 boss takes forever if you're not using things to speed it along. That can just make the early floors, though, feel a bit tedious. You know, when you are going for that solo climb, you're going to have to start from floor 1. And the first 20 floors taking anywhere from, an hour to 2 hours, depending on how skilled you are or what you pick up inside or any of the randomness that comes with Deep Dungeon, I'm worried that's going to feel a little tedious for people. But at the moment, I'm feeling a little bit more invigorated by it because I know that my experience is going to be more consistent the whole way through. Now, as for the damage those monsters deal, they really reversed kind of the purpose of random monsters and how they affect your climbing. While they have way more health, their auto attack damage, and some of them have mini tank busters, or as they're generally called, double autos or double hits, those do way less damage. As a tank, you're basically never threatened at any point in the entirety of the climb when it comes to just damage monsters are going to deal to you. That makes it more feasible for DPS jobs to just deal with any enemy on any floor. Now, there are reasons why you may or may not want to pull certain enemies, given the certain skills that they have, but it makes the solo on all jobs feel a little bit more approachable and doesn't make tanks kind of instant go-to because they can survive more easily without some of the randomness like the steel commanders. That being said, the monsters' actual avoidable attacks, their individual mechanics, are pretty much lethal the entire way through, unless you have a tank invuln, or you have a steel and really high ether pull. Some of them are survivable, but you have to respect every single one all the way up. And that is a huge change in design, because you used to just avoid the ones that did stuff that was crazy lethal before, but you still had to deal with the high auto attack damage, kiting, and you're still going to want to do that here. But it's so weird to see, and it makes every monster feel more approachable because you just need to know what their trick is and what your counterplay is to it versus completely avoiding things. So I like and don't like aspects of this change, but overall I think it's going to make for a healthier scene other than how long those early floors take, which is going to make DPS feel more I guess, desired, because people are going to be like, this early floor takes too long on Warrior. Let me swap to Ninja or Summoner or something. And then, bam, you're going to be blowing them up way faster, and it's going to feel better. Speaking of monsters, they added this new type of notorious monster in these deep dungeons called Dread Beasts. Now, there are 3 of these. One of them is a Lamia, one of them is a Centaur, or Reptoid, I believe they're called, and the last one is a Kachma, or as I like to call them, Kakmas. Now, each of them is incredibly powerful, has just a few attacks, usually a double auto, and they each give you a 30-minute buff upon defeating them. The Kakma gives you a defense buff, damage reduction taken is reduced. And then the Reptoid gives you a damage buff for 30 minutes, and the Lamia gives you a regen for 30 minutes. But they are monstrously powerful. Like, even with really, really good ether pool and, a full group, they can completely wipe you if you underestimate them. And that makes the decision to interact with them a very difficult one. They are immune to some things that you could use against them. One of the new commanders, the Dread Commander, does not work on them.
Storm
but some
Commander.
of the other new ones do, and some of the old ones do as well. So you can choose if you want to use these resources to get this extra buff, or if it's on the exit, you have to play a very careful game of don't look at me, because you can sneak by them. You don't have to fight them even if they're in the exit room. But it's just this extra layer of kind of fun and threat, and at the same time, this huge payoff that can make your next however many floors way easier if you go out of your way to do this. So it's just another way of considering how to go about the run, and I really like that involvement. So big fan of these additions, even if they are going to make light work of the occasional group. Now, speaking of Pomanders, in Palace in Heaven on High, they're called Pomanders. Here, they're called Protomanders. I'll be real with you, we're all just going to call them Pomanders anyway. Now, most of these are the same from the previous ones, but the value of them has shifted around a lot. Because of the fact that most enemies are approachable now, the mimics that you can get from alterations are a little bit also, there's more consideration about whether you want to spawn them, because they are also to some degree less threatening than they were to jobs before if you didn't have steel or something. So going for alteration plays is far less of a concern, other than the tankiness the mimics have, which is a good bit higher than a lot of the other enemies. Another thing is, because a lot of enemies don't deal a lot of damage or one-shot you if they do hit you with certain attacks, the Steel Commander has lost a lot of value. But the Strength Commander, because the monsters have way more health, is like the highest value thing you can get, other than the Super Commander. So I like the shift in power because it's distinct from the other deep dungeons. The way you strategize for their use is different, and that to me is more engaging than it just being the exact same considerations like the last 2 deep dungeons. Now, the new Commanders are awesome. Some of the most fun I've had using these types of things in a while. The first new Commander is the Lethargy Commander, or Protomander. I'm going to call them Commanders. Like I said, that's what they are. That's what they're going to be called. This one gives every enemy that's currently spawned on the floor a 10-minute slow. Now, that's a slow to their attack speed, not to their movement speed, but it makes all their cast times ridiculously long. It makes their auto attack recast times ridiculously long, and it makes you even more invincible than you already feel at times. And it can make attacks that might otherwise be concerning to you far less concerning, because again, their cast times are going to be massively long. Some abilities are instant. You do have to watch out for those still, but this is one that when you get it and the enemies just slow down, honestly, the biggest threat is forgetting what the normal speed is like when you get too many lethargies, too many floors in a row. Then you have the Storms Protomander, and that one will reduce every monster on the floor's HP to 1. Now, if you're not in combat with an enemy, it gradually regenerates health, which means that you can't just use it and then run through the floor and one-tap everything, unless you have the debuff that prevents regeneration automatically. That applies to you and enemies, so that makes the Storm one in that particular case even more useful. However, what you can do is mass pull a lot of things, and then as long as you're sure you're not going to get killed by any of the various AoEs and mechanics, which you very much need to be concerned about while using this, you can actually use it to just clear a room or clear a floor, get through things much easier. And I feel like they drop. All of these new ones feel like they're just appearing way more frequently than some of the stuff like Petrification did in the olden floors, or any of the like crazy strong stuff from the previous ones. And so a lot of the time, Storms is literally just, grab aggro on a bunch of stuff, pop it, and then AoE one more time and you're good. And that can be a lot of fun. And the final one is Dread, which is actually a combination of the Rage and Lust commanders from the previous section. From Palace of the Dead, because Heaven on High doesn't have either of those, actually, does it? No, it has Lust, does it?
No.
No, it doesn't, because it has Frailty. Yeah. No, it's a combination of the Rage and Lust commanders from Palace of the Dead. And it's got great versatility. You can use it to clear through floors by insta-killing enemies, except for Dread Beasts, don't make that mistake. Or you can use it to make killing bosses quicker, or both. I mean, you could clear out a floor, take the exit up to a boss room, and then start applying the stacking vulnerability up to the boss, and now you've got this dual functionality tool with a lot of applicable uses. You still can't use the one-shots when knockback resist is applied, when you have that floor debuff, but that still makes it a very, very powerful tool. I'm really glad to see that these Pomanders / Protomanders are far more either, I guess they have more applicable uses. Storms doesn't work on bosses, by the way. Dread, you only have the Vuln up. And Lethargy also doesn't work on bosses. But that being said, they make the floors way funnier, way more fun, and they appear frequently enough to feel like they're making a huge impact on your run. And that makes this, again, feel quite distinct and fun compared to the other two, at least for me. The final new thing is the demi-clones. Now, they added Magicites in Heaven on High, which basically acted as free floor clears for everything except bosses, unless you had an Elder Magicite, which could then be a free boss clear as well. They would give you 10 seconds of invincibility, and they would just kill everything that was alive instantly on the floor, except for the bosses, which, like I said, Elder Magicite took care of those. So they were considered free floor buttons. That's just what they are, and you generally try to save them for the final sprint at the end. Clear out as many of those super threatening, high health, super tanky, 12 kill floors as you can with them, and the petrifications, and bam, move on. Those have been replaced here with demi-clones, and each demi-clone has their own specific function. Now, the least useful of them, in my opinion, is Une. Une gives you a stone skin, and then also applies arrow, a dot, and casts stone on enemies. So it does help kill enemies faster, and that's absolutely useful. But the stone skin is questionable, because the monsters hit so hard if you get hit by a dodgeable attack that the stone skin won't save you. But if you're just fighting enemies that don't do instant threat attacks, then the stone skin is just kind of whatever. It does help, but it's not as exciting as the other two. The second one is Doga, who does Breakga, which is an AoE Petrify that works on, as far as I can see, pretty much every trash mob, every non-boss mob. It even works on the Dread Beasts, so you can have that extra Petrify in there. And then also applies a dot with Thunder, and then casts Fire on the enemy. Does a ton of damage. CC is awesome. Very, very useful. And that's, the one that most people will have and will use frequently. The last one is the Onion Knight, which just does a 3-hit combo and puts a dot on the enemy. But Onion Knight's sole focus is to do a ton of damage. And so he makes this for this extra little assistance. Now, demi-clones last the entire floor that you're on. So if you're on floor 5, use a demi-clone, and then go up to floor 6, it'll disappear. But you can use them on the boss floors, you can use them on the regular floors, and each different party member can have one summon. So you can have all 3 of them out at the same time if you really want. They just make things better. Like, it's just something that has, again, so many more applicable uses, speeding up boss kills, speeding up floors, dealing with more difficult setups. If you want to just kite a mob and just have your clones kill them for you because they're threatening to you, you can do that and just laugh. I've almost killed Dread Beasts doing that with doing Une and whatnot. So there's, again, so much useful application for the different jobs and how they use it. And the more of these you get, the better your run's going to go, the faster it's going to go. It's all better. And while I think the Magicites have this more kind of visceral, oh yeah, just watch the whole floor wipe go kind of feel, these feel a lot more, helping you as you go along, without feeling absolutely busted, even though at times they definitely feel that way as well. So big ups on all of these new adjustments. I think all of them just work really, really well. I'm having so much fun in the new Deep Dungeon. And for me, that's a big thing. I have never been a fan of Deep Dungeon. I thought it was a cool idea that just wears down on you super quick. But there's one other change I haven't mentioned that I guess I'll get to now. Between the floors feeling more fair the entire way through, being entirely based on your skill and your ability to dodge and remember what attacks are what. Cool. You do have to learn some things, so some enemies just use instant attacks that have no AoE appearances, and then you just have to know what they do or they're just going to kill you. But you know, that's knowledge, I suppose. But between the more fair-feeling floors, the really hilariously fun new Protomanders, and the bosses being bosses, like they're actual like bosses with like more engaging mechanics and less these kind of just like run in a circle and make sure you do one. Like the Palace of the Dead and Heaven on High bosses, they have mechanics, they have positioning, but a lot of them miss the mark. These ones, they drag on a little bit too long when you're solo, but they otherwise don't really miss the mark. They have a few mechanics you need to know. They can be lethal, but they can also leave you opportunities to survive and learn. They have a good mix of both of those, and they just, it all feels like it works better. And the biggest thing that they did that I've been saying they should do for a while now, there is a boss on floor 99. Floor 100 is still free, but they now have a boss in that final set, and it is a boss. Like, it's very easy to die on that boss if you do not understand the most basic thing about how it works, which fits with everything else. Everything else one-shots you if you don't know how it works, so why not the bosses, right? But I just really enjoy that they finally said, hey, let's do something that is very recognizably different from the other ones and have this extra boss with this, you know, I don't know, it just all works. I don't know how to describe it any more than just it works, it's fun, and I'm enjoying it. Now, would I enjoy spamming 21 to 30 over and over again to level or to get Ether Pool? Questionable. I think you spam anything long enough, it's not going to be fun. I don't care how much you like it. It's just going to wear on you sooner or later. And I don't know that 21 to 30 would be, but climbing with a light party or soloing has already been, well, a really good time for me. And I'm looking forward to getting through my solo clear, finishing my floor 100 clear, hopefully tomorrow, but we'll see because we actually only have 3 people available for tomorrow, so it'll be a 3-person clear. Not that that's a problem, it's already been soloed, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm hoping, because then I want to make the guide. I made a guide for Heaven on High, I want to make a guide for this. So that's what my content plans are, and that's what my thoughts are on this deep dungeon. But let me know what you think in the comment section of the video below. What are your thoughts on Eureka Orthos so far, whether you're a fan of deep dungeons or not? Either way, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned for the latest on videos on patch 6.35. Anyway, thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.